Welcome back for video game news. Relatively short this week, but let's get to it. Last week, of course, I discussed strictly the topic of Activision Blizzard. So with that said, also enjoying the music in the background from Gravity Rush. First up, a couple of deals going on right now. For on the Nintendo eShop, though, these deals end tomorrow, unfortunately, so just a heads up. And these are some Nintendo 3DS games that are currently on sale. Yes, you can still access the eShop on the 3DS, and I think it has a few good deals going on right now. First up, you have Apollo, Justice, Ace Attorney for $9.99. Also, you have Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate for $5.99, as well as Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate for $8.99. Also, you have Monster Hunter Generations for $15.99. Resident Evil Revelations for $7.99. Resident Evil The Mercenaries 3D for $4.99. Super Street Fighter 4 3D Edition for $4.99, which is a deal I definitely recommend taking advantage of, because it actually plays really good. I think the 3DS port. Also, Mega Man Legacy Collection 1, which was the only one that was released for the 3DS, but it's $5.99. I think it's more than worth it. You get a lot of good classics on Nintendo handheld. Also, quickly, that's it for some of the 3DS games I recommend checking out. Next up, also, Spider-Man and movie news quickly. Spider-Man has crossed $1.7 billion worldwide, which is quite impressive, I might add. Also, as of most recent, currently, Spider-Man No Way Home is now currently the number 4 largest grossing film domestically of all time, at $727,636,000. Number 3 largest grossing film domestically of all time goes to Avatar. Number 2, of course, Avengers Endgame, and number 1 is Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. Also, some sad news I saw over the last couple of days. Sega has announced Sega is exiting the Japanese arcade business. After 50 years in the arcade business, they have decided to leave that industry, which is unfortunate because Sega has always been a key importance to definitely the arcade industry as a whole. So this is kind of a major blow to a lot of old-time fans, because people don't realize how old Sega actually is as a game company. They've been around for many decades now. Also, a couple of quickly scores that have come out with on Metacritic. First up, Serious Sam, Siberian Mayhem, which is only available on PC. 69% critic and an 8.9 out of 10 user score. So pretty positive on the user side of things. Also, the new, of course, coming out, of course, Pokemon Legends game, the first open world type Pokemon game, which actually I'm very curious to play. It's going to be nice to play something a little different than the traditional Pokemon game. It's going to be refreshing, which I'm looking forward to. But the game, of course, exclusive to Switch, has a 85% correct score, which is pretty positive, and has an 8 out of 10 user score. So positive in both fronts. Also, some weird game called Paparazzi, which sounds stupid, but whatever. PC has a 70% correct no user. Xbox One has a 66% correct no user again. A really cool sequel indie game, of course, just recently released Windjammers 2, which I recommend checking out the original Windjammers. But PS4 version has a 74% correct and a 3, yeah, a 3.3 user, which is horrible. Really bad. PC has a 79% correct and 8.1 user. Also, Xbox One has an 81% correct and a 6.8 user. Switch has a 79% correct and 6.3 user. Also, on the other side of things, Uncharted collection for the specifically the PS5 has a 87% correct no user as of yet. Also, in some news, Ubisoft responds to backlash over the fact they have started a NFTs program. And if you're at all curious about in detail what NFTs actually are, I recommend checking out a recent video uploaded onto YouTube by a very knowledgeable and quite intelligent YouTuber that discusses topics of animation and shows a lot of weird anime films and stuff that you never knew existed. His YouTube channel is Saberspark. I recommend checking him out. He goes in depth in a 30-minute video, sort of rant discussion on what NFTs are and how it is going to unfortunately hurt animation, probably, at least for a while to come. Also, right now there's a deal going on. 3 months of Game Pass Ultimate. You can get a discount right now. It is $37. Purchase it, and if you're wanting to take advantage of the deal, the promo code is 93XSJ37. Use that promo code and it'll get you a discount. Also, iOS recently announced iOS 15.4 beta adds support for the PlayStation 5 DualSense controllers. So there's something for you Mac fans out there. Also, FCC is proposing, or rather would force ISPs to inform you about hidden fees and data caps, which I think is a very good thing, actually, on the FCC's part. That is a very good thing because, trust me, there's a lot of cell phone providers and stuff that love taking advantage of people and using hidden fees and stuff. Probably the first company that comes to my mind was years back when I got screwed over, though they're gone now, but got screwed over by Sprint real good with the hidden fees and stuff. Also, Epic Game Store will continue to offer free games in 2022. So if you're an Epic Store user, that's good news. Also, some other stuff you should know about, and that is Games with Gold stuff being offered upcoming month. First up is a game called Broken Sword 5, which will be available February 1st to 28th. Hydrophobia, a game which will be available from the 1st to the 15th of February. Also, Arrow or whatever, Knights Never Yield, will be from the 16th of February to the 15th of March. And Band of Bugs, which will be available from the 16th of February to the 28th of February. So that's games with gold, nothing really major, unfortunately. Um, Also, I have not seen info yet on confirmation what games will be coming in February for PlayStation Plus as of yet. Capcom reports quickly cover this before I wrap up this video. But Capcom released over the last few days like overall economic info and stuff on over the past quarter as well as overall for the 2021 fiscal year. And they had record profits in 2021, up overall 35.9% increase in revenue, which is quite impressive, but Capcom has been doing very well as of late. Also, Resident Evil 7 sold in 2021 an additional 1 million copies. So congratulations, the game deserves it. Also, that brings Resident Evil 7 now to 10 million copies sold, making it arguably one of their most successful games of all time. Also, income company rose by 43.9% during its third quarter. Also, Resident Evil Village, as of most recent estimates, Capcom has reported has sold close to 3 million physical copies for REA, or Village, if you will. They have estimated, though, they have sold between 2.5 and 3 million also digital copies. So total, you're rounding up to probably between 5.5 and 6 million copies so far of RE8. So it is definitely proving to be very successful. Also, pretty good positive news. According to recent estimates, have Monster Hunter Rise for the Nintendo Switch. Their estimate has sold right now. Not definite numbers yet because they don't know overall sales digitally speaking, but estimates are saying right now that Monster Hunter Rise has sold somewhere around the region of between 3 and 3.5 million copies total between physical and digital. So, again, another successful Monster Hunter game so far. Of course, it's exclusive to Switch, though I believe PC, of course, recently was done. So, I expect sales numbers to drastically increase overall with PC now. I wouldn't be surprised if Monster Hunter Rise doesn't surpass 5 to 6 million copies. And hopefully it does well, because Monster Hunter Rise is actually really good. I dare say, at least from what I've played between Monster Hunter World and Rise, I like Monster Hunter Rise a bit more than Monster Hunter World, but teach their own. With that said, I'll see y'all next time. Stay safe. See you again, same YouTube time, same YouTube channel.